It's very important work, and I really want to thank you for everything that you do. Okay. So, good evening. It's lovely to see you again. My name, if you don't know, is Alison Brindle, and I'm the Executive Director of the Centre for Diverse Learners, which was formerly the Learning Disabilities Association of Holton Hamilton. I'm also the parent of a diverse learner, and so this cause is really, really dear to my heart. As you may know, we're a charity that's based on Guelph Line over in Burlington, and we've been supporting diverse learners in Holton for over 55 years. But tonight I'm here to ask for your help. At CDL, we focus on students with learning disabilities, ADHD, high-functioning autism, and mental health issues that impact learning. They're bright kids of average to gifted intelligence who struggle to learn in the typical way that's taught in a classroom. They make up about 10% of our student population and are the largest segment of children needing special education support in our schools. But they generally fall through the cracks. And why? Because their disability is invisible. And because of this, if our kids don't make a fuss, they don't get extra support. Our teachers are so overworked, they can't give them the extra help they need. And so we, as a local charity, have to step in and support those children and families that aren't getting the help they need during the school day. Help with things as basic as learning to read and understand math. Tonight, as I speak, we've actually just started our latest session of Reading Rocks and Mastering Mathematics, programs that we're offering on behalf of our school boards and with the support of generous donors. Over the next 8 weeks, over 200 children will be supported by CDL twice a week to learn basic skills that they're struggling to master in a way that their neurodivergent brains can understand. These are skills that are absolutely vital for their future academic, employment, and emotional success. We all know it. It's almost impossible to get any job nowadays if you can't read, tell the time, count change at a till. And those are just a few of the skills we teach. Without the support that we provide, these bright children who learn differently will probably end up as one of the 36% of students with LDs that fail to get a high school diploma. And without a high school diploma, they will be under or unemployed, will live a more precarious financial life, and may well end up homeless. And along with this academic failure comes the shame and stigmatization of being different, of not being able to do as well as your peers, of being thought of as lazy, of just not caring. And it leads to huge mental health costs. As I've mentioned on previous occasions, the mental health statistics for children with learning disabilities and ADHD are absolutely alarming. 73% of girls with those conditions will suffer from mental health conditions, mental illness. And 50% of adolescent suicides involve a youth with an LD. One of the services that we offer at CDL is free parent and student advocacy support. And last week, I was at a high school supporting a grade 12 student advocate for the support that she needed to be successful. It took me and her parents a 3-hour meeting with the school team and 2 hours of additional conversations with the superintendent to get the supports put in place. Something that is her basic human right as someone with a disability. And this youth knew the risk of not getting the support that she needed for her learning disability, ADHD, anxiety, and depression. She'd seen her sister go through it, and the 6 suicide attempts that she'd made as she struggled at school. Fortunately, my client was adamant that that would not happen to her, and we finally got the result we were looking for. So why am I here tonight? We are a charity that does not receive any government funding, no United Way funding. The majority of our funding comes from program grants from foundations, donations from groups like this, and from charging parents access to service. Unfortunately though, as we know with the pandemic, very few parents are now able to pay the cost-based fees that we charge for our non-profit service. 75% of the families on our waitlist of over 300 people have already indicated that they cannot access our programs unless they are subsidised, and we just don't have the funding for that. These families are suffering after the pandemic. They're marginalised by their low income and are unable to access tutoring that they know will improve the life of their child. With your $10,000, we could serve 20 children from our waitlist in one go, in April, allowing them to access support before the end of the school year, before another year has drifted away. So ultimately, a vote for CDL tonight is a vote for hope. Hope for our diverse learners in Burlington. Hope that it's not too late for them.